Hey guys, Ian here, welcome back to another Dinosaur Simulator video. Today I'm going to be showing you is the Avinychus worth or the Avinychus, no matter what you are going to say. It all could be accorded to the Avi. Well, the only gliding hybrid and one of the only gliding creatures in the game actually. The Avi is a high debate right now on is it worth it or not. It is one of the, I think it is the most expensive thing in the game right now that is currently out. So if you are wondering what you're supposed to be grinding for, apparently you're supposed to be grinding for AV because it's a trophy dino. But I'm going to be telling you if you should be grinding for AV or is it worth it, because I grinded for it back then, and back then it wasn't so worth, and what is it now? So the AV is a Megaraptorian. A Megaraptorian is basically a giant raptor. A giant raptor would be hunting in packs, which basically kind of suits what the AV is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a giant raptor, which shoots in with its call, and his call is like a raptor type of call. He can call for other people, to like other AVs or maybe Belors, to come and help him with battles, or her, and that would just kind of help it in the battle and to the meaningless. But AV is also the only one of the only creatures in the game to be able to climb, which is very unique for the AV. It has a very, very recognizable growl, as you all know, the special growl, and just you normally see these gliding around, just usually cozying if it's like a glass AV or something. I've already explained the Scythe Avinychus, or AV, is not worth. The Scythe would not be worth. It's not good for combat. I mean, it is a really cool skin, don't get me wrong, but it is not worth it, its actual PvP range. But the AV, on the other hand, could be worth. But the AV is coming in with a whopping 1,600 or 1,600 health, which is not a lot compared to the other hybrids, because Mega has the most health, which is 2,200, and Albino has 1,800, which is still not enough for the 200,000 price to actually be worth. AV also does a 269 damage. I do not know the actual hybrid's other damage, but I'm pretty sure the AV is the weakest out of all of them, which is also not a thing for the suitable. It is fast. It's one of the, I think it is the fastest hybrid. It runs for 20 and glides sprint for 32. It's really fast, but if you cannot get above or you cannot glide away, then you're not going to get away. Which means, because if you get hit once, then you're awfully slow and you will not be able to get away because of your poor standard health, but your 20 defense will be helping you out into the meanwhile of the actual game. So if you were wanting to actually try and tank things, I wouldn't tank with AV. I wouldn't maybe go alone with AV. AV is more like a pack dino, so like if you were wanting to try and buy AV if you're alone, I highly wouldn't recommend it. But if you're with friends, then here's some other reasons why you should buy it. AV is a trophy dino. It is very cool. It's one of the only hybrids in the game. It doesn't have a lot of skins, but the skins can actually be very, very worth. Like Glass AV is a silver tier in trading, which if you are specialized in trading, then you can go in trading and go ahead and trade away your glass AV for some higher things, and eventually getting yourself one of the hybrids, the tradable Avinychus and Megavore. I will be making videos on Avinychus and Megavore if they are actually worth their price on trading. But for now, I'm just going to be doing the viable creatures like the Blacko and the, well, I've already did the Violex, but I'm going to be doing the other things too. So if you would like to see that, guys, make sure to subscribe, join the Discord down below. There will be a link down there. And I possibly, after all of these worth videos, if the things are worth, I'll be testing them for combat reasons and see if they're worth for combat. So if you would like to stay tuned with that, just turn your notifications on and you will eventually get to that. But back to the AV. The AV is 200,000. As you know, it is a trophy dino, as so said by Chicken. You unlock, well, you don't unlock it, it's basically the one thing you want to grind to. As you can see, I'm already above 200,000 already. You cannot buy the AV twice because it is not tradable. So you can only buy it once. It is permanent in your inventory unless you get hacked, unless you lose the password. You cannot trade it away, you cannot delete it, you cannot do anything. Whenever you buy it, you buy it. But the AV is one of the it's one of the biggest carnivores, theropods in the in the game right now. If you're mattering it on size and mattering it on the fright, a lot of people really aren't frightened of this anymore, because back in the days, the AV used to be one of the most powerful creatures. It then got nerfed to a normal type of allo stats that we have today almost. But then it finally got its buff again, and now it's finally back at it. So do I think the AV is worth for alone? If you're being alone, I highly do not recommend buying the AV. But if you're with a lot of people and you're gonna need another creature for a war, something to get over to them quick, something to do a lot of bleed, because the AV does a lot of bleed, yes, I really recommend having the AV in a war with a lot of people, because the AV is kind of a backup support. It's not the main tank like a hothead or a pew. The AV is just kind of there for the backup support, backup bleed, backup damage, and just backup in general. Like if something's in trouble, you can glide over to them and help them out in like the battles and stuff. But that's honestly just my opinion, guys. If you guys do think like this is like I speak for everyone, no, this is just my opinion, guys. This entire series will be my opinion on what I think it's worth or not. But if you're going alone, no, I do not recommend. If you're like an alone player, if you like playing alone, if you like being in parties or like on Xbox being alone, I do not recommend that. But that's actually just going to be it for this video. If you guys actually like this type of theme that we're going to be going on with, guys, leave a comment down below telling me what you would like to see, like a couple things. I probably will be doing Blacko next, and the maybe the Vulcan Dagon. I haven't bought the Vulcan Dagon yet because I don't think it's honestly worth. But like if you would like to see the Vulcan Dagon, then I could buy it, I could show you guys, and it could just be a little bit of a fun time. But that is going to end off this video for now, guys. Make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys later, guys, and as always, bye.